My husband is suffering from lack of self-control. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, he hits to kill. It's not the first time it happens, as I believe so much in him and that only God can help him with this. I've forgiven him time and time again. Like I said before, we were all good until it happened again. I realized that he really wanted me to feel hurt, and not just hurt, but wanted to kill me. I questioned why all this anger towards me when minutes before everything seemed good. I'm at a crossroads where I and everybody around me is telling me to leave him. I suggested to him that we need to go for therapy because that is the only way I will go back into my marriage. If he doesn't go to therapy, I have no other option but to leave him. What would be your biblical answer to this?
Biblically speaking, when you look in the New Testament, where Jesus says, and when they come, he's teaching his disciples how to respond to situations and how they will be received. And then at one point he tells them, and when they come to kill you, run. I mean, there's a part in the Bible where it says that. So clearly Christians aren't to just stand there and be killed. That's not biblical. It's not scriptural. So that's my answer. I mean, there's nothing God will find fault in if you truly are in danger. If your life's in danger.
You mean for her to leave?
Yeah. There's nothing. God won't hold it against you for removing yourself from something that could kill you. I mean, if you were standing under if you were living in a cabin in the mountains, and a geologist came around and said, yeah, well, you're in an avalanche spot right there. You need to sell or just leave and move. Wouldn't you do it? If you're standing under a rock that might fall, wouldn't you move? I mean, every creature in nature, protects itself. The self-preservation. I think it's perfect. I think it's excellent. What do you think?
Well, when you say leave, you mean just a temporary separation, and he can get help.
Well, we don't
there's
know.
No divorce. You mean,
oh, well, yeah.
Because we don't want to confuse people.
We don't want to let them. Yeah, you're not single.
So she's not free to remarry.
You're not free to remarry.
Biblically speaking,
we don't teach that here. Yeah.
Biblically.
No.
Okay.
No, you're not. You're not leaving, and then you're single, and then you get yourself another husband.
Oh yeah.
But you're removing yourself from physical danger.
Oh yeah, she needs to leave that. And what about therapy? What kind of therapy do you think that she should get for this type of thing?
That he should get?
Well, it's something that they can do together.
Ooh, no. No. I don't see it as something that they need together. If he needs to become whole, and in my opinion, he needs Jesus Christ. But you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You can't, force feed Jesus Christ. And but he can know that his wife left him because Christ teaches us to love one another, and what he is doing is not love, and that's it. That's all. I don't. She might take that to mean stay with him and go to counseling. I don't.
Well, that's not what I meant.
Oh, well, what did you mean?
I meant that there might be some kind of therapy that they can do together where she needs to know also what she can do to help him. Because being married, we're a team. But I understand what you're saying. He needs to have his own personal therapy. He's the one with the anger problem. And he needs to deal with that somehow through his own therapy. But when I'm saying a therapy together, I'm talking a marriage counseling, Christ-based marriage counseling for them together. It's just like living with an alcoholic. Some alcoholics are very verbally and sometimes violently abusive. And so it's kind of the same thing.
Well, I disagree. I don't disagree that it's abuse. It's all abuse, but the line is drawn, in my opinion, at physical abuse, as far as, scripturally speaking, the Christian is not, we are not commanded to leave our spouses, but under any circumstance, other than, just because of their unbelief, rather. But if there is a transgression against us that is harmful, then that needs to be carefully evaluated. And so, I mean, look, some people are able to detach better than others, and some people can. You can't draw lines for people, and you can't, and we try not to give specific answers in these videos. And different people can live in hotter water than others, is all I'm trying to say. So I just don't want to give the impression that all of a sudden you can just throw all these things under an umbrella of abuse and then use it and justify it as a reason for leaving your husband when you're a Christ follower.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You see, because that can be misleading, and I want to be clear about that. But you're right. I don't disagree with you on the fact that it's all abuse, whether it's verbal, emotional, psychological. It's all abuse. But again, the effect it has, we have a lot of control over some of that, and a lot of that we have an awful lot of control over the effect it has on us. But we don't have much control if somebody punches us in the face.
That's right.
On how that affects us.
You can detach from emotional abuse.
If somebody can crack our skull and there's nothing, we're going to be dying. So, we need to remove ourselves from that.
I agree that you should remove yourself. I was just saying that.
That's why. Yeah, that's right. So are we?
All right.
Are we on the same page? Did we get?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Abuse. No, this is not funny. This is a very serious issue. But I think she's got it right on the. But like you were saying, counseling together. I just don't want her to think, oh yeah, go to counseling and everything will be all right. No, he needs to fix it.
He needs to fix himself.
Yeah, that's a serious issue. I wouldn't.
All right.
Go back till that was cleared up.
Okay.
Blessings.